Mortimer.
Right in centre field, which is the slipperiest and wettest part of the football ground. Horton dumped and losing the ball, but the referee holding play. Now he's putting a scrum down. Let's try and interpret this ruling, Jack Gibson.
Well, there's the interpretation here. He's called held.
Now Lewis, Green Bowstead, a pass to nobody, picked up by Dowling. Overhead for Miles, who finally is able to pick it up. Trying to push off Mortimer, and he does so, but over the top comes Ross Conlon. Good run from Gene Miles. Kicked into touch from the play the ball.
Dowling. Long pass out for Vaughton. Vaughton looking for a bit of support, but they're a bit slow to come to him then. But inside the 22, 10 metres out. Murray. Lewis. Kinescu will play it about 5 metres out from the New South Wales line. Third tackle for Queensland. Long floater out for Chris Close. Standing up, but Jack there over the top wraps him up with Terry Lamb underneath. Gene Miles now. This is Lewis. Dowling onto Murray's put it down. Kinescu falls on it.
It looked like another one of those drop kicks that said play on earlier.
But this time, Jack, he's going to put a scrum down.
Well, he's made a different decision on that, but it looked the same.
Funny about that.
Lewis will put the bomb in the air. Perfectly positioned bomb for Gary Jack, who takes it nicely, and he's caught in his own in-goal area. But gee whiz, there was some pressure there for Jack. Not only was the ball slippery and heavy, but he had all these Queenslanders following him through. That's a good effort, Jack.
He had plenty offside too. He had to contend with that.
Pretty normal conditions, but there's a penalty to Queensland from the goal line dropout.
Well, what happened, Cleo just dropped the ball and stayed in the pool of water there, and he never got his foot to it.
Couldn't have any difficulty at all, and it's right between the posts. So Queensland have hit the front. They lead New South Wales 2 points to 0.
Simmons, Mortimer, Noel Cleal makes the bust. Can't unload though. Ooh, and a swinging arm from Niebling. He's lost the ball, and Lewis comes away with it. So changing fortunes here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. And plenty of heavy stuff going in close too. Kinescu gets it on to Dave Brown. Taken by Roach. Tanks comes underneath. This is Mal Meninga. And they're working play deeper inside the New South Wales half now. About 10 metres out from the 22. Gene Miles belted down. Has a look too. Fullerton Smith. That's the 22 line. You can see where Barry Gomersall is. Kinescu to Lewis. Niebling looks to unload, loses the ball. Meninga falls on it. The crowd again not happy.
Only went a yard forward. It wasn't that bad.
Ball up from Lewis. Good kick too. He puts it right up on the upright all the time. It's gone loose. Gary Jack falls on it though.
Well, another goal line dropout. Don't do it again, Noel. Oh, gee, he didn't do much better that time. But it's down for Greg Dowling, 12 metres out. Now the kick is back for Colin Scott, and it's just stayed on the ground. Lewis is back for it. And Lewis caught by Farah. Scott objected to the way Farah handled Lewis.
Good defence, Jack Gibbs, under these conditions.
Well, that's all they got left. All we're going to see now is some exciting 2-yard runs.
Dave Brown is put back with an exciting 2-yard run. Kinescu, Lewis turns it back inside this time to Niebling. Niebling unloads. Chance for Queensland as Kinescu takes it up. They're only 5 metres out. Last tackle for Queensland. Lewis, a little chip. Whoa, it bounces off the upright, and they're in! Dowling has gone in, and that's off a Lewis kick, and that's got to be luck. It came off the post, went back into the field of play. Dowling scooped it up and went in for Queensland. Well, Wally Lewis, magic, call it what you like, but every time he gets the ball and he thinks this man, they come up with points. Off the crossbar, back into the field of play. Dowling underneath for 4 points.
7.
Meninga moves into it. There it goes. Flags are up. New South Wales recommence now. Well, New South Wales have only held the ball for 5 minutes a stint. Queensland 10 minutes in this half. That kick went over the dead ball line, so it means that New South Wales will get possession back. Roach inside the 22 now. Fourth tackle for New South Wales. Mortimer puts it up on the fourth. Up it goes high. It's loose. Scramble for possession. And the slime on the Sydney Cricket Ground tonight. Pearce. Nice ball up. Pearce gets it on to Brett Kenny. Kenny showing a bit of pace. No support there though.
Kicking on the third tackle on that occasion, obviously intent on playing the game or the rest of the game in New South Wales territory, but the Blues are not done yet. Moving the ball around now. Much better. This is Conlon.
On that occasion, they ran the ball straight and they made some yards. And a lot of the others, they're running those curves, and when you run a curve, you're so easily tackled.
Now here's Farah. Down the touchline, Farah. An infield kick. Are there any chasers? There are plenty there, but the ball may be a bit deep. Scott's there and kicking it over the dead ball line. But New South Wales throwing themselves at the line now. Here's Cleo, and he's only 5 metres out. Can the Blues score? Inside pass for Wayne Pearce. Desperation tackling from Queensland has kept him out, and Lewis has taken the ball. A penalty to New South Wales. So Steve Ella is on, and Brett Kenny leaving the field. Makes no mistake, New South Wales are 6 points behind. Queensland 8, New South Wales 2.
New South Wales ball. Well, they've kicked this time with Lamb on the first. Look at Ella coming through. Taken by Miles, though, and he's skidded back another 12 metres into his own territory. They're only 10 metres out from their own line, Queensland now. Malmaninga trying to run it out. They've lost the ball. Regained, though. Wait for the referee. New South Wales penalty.
I don't know about Barry Gomez, so they haven't picked him on looks. I don't know if they picked him on ability or not, but
there it goes, and he's missed it.
Cut. If they run that angle straight upfield, Queensland have a straight line of defence.
Here comes Steve Ella. He's running straight and he's losing the football though. The New South Wales line, it's the last tackle, the Lewis bomb. Where's Gary Jack? Can't see him anywhere. He didn't need to be there. The ball is loose. Towed through by Bowstead. Now Jack has it. Scrambling play. Canescu getting dangerously close to the line. That's the line you see there. Back for Murray, now to Lewis, now to Dowling. But he's finally upended. Last tackle for Queensland. Will we see a field goal now? No, we won't. This is Miles. Miles is looking for the line, and he's there. Gene Miles is in. Gene Miles has wrapped up the State of Origin series with that try right underneath the posts. Queensland now 12, New South Wales 2. And the big crowd here is just stunned. They can't believe it.
They're pretty wet too.
Well, that was how simple it was from the dummy half. Miles picked it up. Cleo was clinging to him. Jarvis was there. Jack was there, but they couldn't stop him.
They've played strong and they've seemed to make less mistakes.
Well, the flags go up and 2 more points to Queensland. They lead 14 points to 2. 4 minutes of play remaining.
The crowd counting down now. It's all over. Queensland have defeated New South Wales to the tune of 14 points to 2 at the Sydney Cricket Ground tonight. Score 14 points to 2. The penalties went to Queensland 6-5 and the scrums 10-9, so pretty even possession. And it's been a hard-fought match. Wally Lewis there with a nice moment with Eric Growth. Plenty of spirit, plenty of toughness, and some great football being played here tonight too.